Hi guys, this is your girl Adivi. Welcome to another upload of Energy in Action. So, I have some good news. I was sitting here and I was sending a voice note to myself, which turns into a download, which turns into a message, which turns out into something that I have to share with you guys. Well, I'm going to attach that at the end of this voice note. It's gonna be a part of the video, so you guys will hear it. But I'm just adding this first part to clear the air. I just want to say that I hope when you guys listen to this, there's no judgmental thoughts going through your guys' mind. A diverse type of person, and no trying to put myself out there, having exposure, putting my talent out there. And it's the first time I'm actually doing a free flow talk, which owning up to my confidence because I know I can do this. So I'm gonna like talk to you guys more like this. And I'm getting a hang of it. And I hope that you guys enjoy it and don't be judgmental. Just, it's the era for authenticity. So I'm playing the part, as I said in the last part of the video. But I also want to add that when I mention about the month or the calendar, every month should actually have a full month. Is not supposed to overlap like from 1 to 20 days. So when I mention that part, just consider that in the history of calendar date, every month have its own month by itself and is not overlapping. So we should actually have the whole embodiment of that when I was mentioning about the Pisces. Also, what else am I saying? Um, I want to add when I mentioned about the other signs, I don't want to be all cocky or anything like that. Probably, if a lot of people should hear me speak on these zodiacs, they would come at me for being a different sign. But who knows? Who knows, you know? But I'm just saying to the other zodiac signs, I'm gonna do a reading on y'all. I'm gonna do a reading on y'all. I'm gonna like break it down just like how I break down the evolution or the purpose or the purpose for the Pisces within this earthly realm. I can do a breakdown on the other signs as well. So you guys can just let me know if you would like me to do that, because if the information is what it is, I don't want you guys to get all in your feelings about it. And if you guys have anything else to share or to add, any points, any concern, just put them in the comments. I would like to build this channel so we could talk more, be more interactive, get hands-on, get to know each other and bond, like see, no, build a soul tribe, like who is for who over here, like, yeah. So if you want to say anything about what I said, if you want to add, if you're a Pisces, if you feel like it resonates with you, then you put it in the comments. And if the trollers feel like it doesn't resonate with them, they can stay off the channel while we try to build a channel around who is on this walk or on this journey with us, right? All right, so I'm just gonna leave it here and add the additional audio. And thank you guys. Thank you so much. So I'm just sitting here and I just have an epiphany, right? So I'm thinking about the zodiac signs and the leaders of the zodiac, the real chosen, the real anointed, the 144 that they always talk about. And just like how they um celebrate the birth of Jesus and claim that he was a chosen one, that's to throw us off. That's actually supposed to mean that the chosen one's birthday is a celebration, is a reckoning, is a mark, is something to talk about, right? So the real chosen ones is what I want to differentiate in this epiphany, because what I'm getting in my thought process is like when they talk about the moon cycles, the zodiacs, who was first, who was last, and the months of the year, and when the calendar was built, and backtrack all those history and all those thought. If you should check the signs, and you know, it comes down to this. It comes down to January, February, March, and April. It comes down to those 4 months that is in the battle for who is actually first. Right. We don't say on a January because calendar did show off wrong long time. January are still Christmas season. We don't say on a February when them talk about it's the Aquarius. The Aquarius are here, new generation, new world order, ray. It's just the matrix. It's just the repeat and the stimulation trying to remanifest itself. That's the Aquarius. And then you have March, but we're gonna skip March. We're going to Aries. We're gonna talk about Aries because they're the goats and they're the leaders. But Aries is really just another representation of devil energy in terms of authoritativeness and control. So those are just the signs that they try to push, and they always try to hold down Pisces, which is March. And Pisces, now I want to talk about Pisces. When they say that the last shall be the first and the first shall be the last, that's what I mean when we are the chosen ones. That's what I mean when we are the goat. That's what I mean when we are anointed the 144. Because if you look at Pisces, that sign typically holds the end of the year and the beginning of the year per se. In terms of the first to the 20th, to the whole cycle, everything wrapped up. If you know tarot, if you know cards, if you know energy, you will understand, say, that's when everything starts to wrap up. And then you have from the 21st to the 31st, which is not the 31st, so the inner areas basically. So it go over in areas still, but it continue on from this up, which then going at the new year and spring cleaning, spring coming, new energy, what your plant shall start to reap and what your soul shall reap or whatever. Yeah, and it's typically the real sign when you look at it and you see the two fishes and you see the head. I am the head and not the tail. I am the I am. I am the head. Right? It shows you that in the sign as well. And it shows you where it's the only sign that have the real balance of light and dark energy first and last energy. Yeah, head and tail, like it's the real balance out of all. It can't be Libra not balance nothing. Pisces is the real balance, is the ones that understand everything, and Pisces is a sign that can actually shape shift the most and actually hold or embody all the zodiac sign within them as a mutable water sign. So like guys, we need to look into that. We need to be studied like Pisces. We need to be studied, and this is why we don't get so much exposure, or we're not so out there, we're not so low like the Leos, low like the Sagittarius, the Capricorns, the Virgos. We're not so low like them because we know that we're chosen, we know we're anointed, we know we have power. So we don't want to load up the power. Is because the power always I get fit, power struggle fight, get you killed, a whole heap of things are behind it. But they know, like the higher ups, they know. A lot of people that do tarot, they know. They just don't want to tell you guys. They just spin it, but they know. Like Pisces, we do have something in us that if we click, we God body, we God mind, everything turn on in a way, and that's all it takes to be awakened and for walking your rightful path and pick up on your realist journey. Like once you have that real relationship with your source, because that is what beats a lot of us when we're coming on to spirituality. We don't understand what the source is for us. So like everybody have a different source, everybody have a different God, everybody have a different father, different mother, everybody have something else with might give them energy outside and I pray higher too. But when you find out what your source is, That is the click. That is the trick. That is the eye opening. That is the awakening. And there's only one shift. And the shift is in mindful consciousness. And then you continue to grow within your awakening and within your dark night of the soul. Or that's how you balance the dark energy when you get dark night of the soul. And then you continue in your consciousness, your light energy, right? So guys, pay attention. Don't let these people on YouTube trick you, guys. Don't let them fool you. And this is not to bash any other sign or anything. It's just that we are the ones that they talk about in the end days that are marked. And the mark is actually our zodiac. The mark is your sign. The mark is your birth. And we are marked with that mark as Pisces, as the chosen ones. This is supposed to teach other people that they are on a journey to evolution and they should pay attention to their masters or who is actually in the leadership position so they can ascend rightfully without bad mind, jealousy, and all them, negative thoughts. Just like how them that praise a celebrity, they are praise a guru, praise a tarot card reader. We deserve that recognition as well. And if we do get that, they balance that energy and the blessing that would have breakthrough in a for them life to help them evolve in a for them sign. They play a different role and they balance everything when it comes on to the 12 signs. So everybody have to know what them represent to be whole in themselves. But me just say aware it is me. And it takes one to understand, to be it, to know it, to can say it. That's why I was here to put this out there. And if nobody else not gonna do it, me I gonna do it. Thank you guys. This was Energy in Action, written by a girl. Spoken by a girl. And Devi. Thank you for listening. I'm gonna try to do this natural thing where I'm just flow and just come out and be myself and talk because I'm seeing where that aspect of authenticity is very important and pertinent in these times and these era where we help people to transition and evolve within their truest self. So I'm representing that. I'm typically a shy girl, but I'm never shy if I get God job done yet. If me have to stutter 100 times, have list done, no matter what, it go get done. That's just it. I work for the Lord. Just like what them say, if God hire me, who can fire me? Right?